What is up, everybody? It's Mason back here on now the Not the Average Nerd podcast channel. We have decided to change our name and broaden our horizons a little bit from retro video games to just all sorts of nerd topics and things like that. And today I am bringing you a bonus episode of on YouTube this weekend. Usually, if you've seen me before, I'm usually opening Pokemon card packs. Like I said, we're trying to broaden our horizons a little bit, and today I am going to try my hand at a little unboxing. So today, we're going to keep in the Pokemon vein, and we are going to look at Pokemon Battle Academy. Now, this Pokemon Battle Academy is basically the board game version of the Pokemon trading card game, and it comes basically set up so with a few decks in it and some all the counters you need and the coins and things like that to just jump in and either learn how to play the game or just open it up and play with your friends. So it's a pretty neat thing. So it looks really nice. It's just a kind of standard board game size, as you'll see here in the video. Sorry for the glare. Brand new in the plastic. You're going to pick this thing up for around, you'll see there, I picked it up at my local comic book shop for $21.50, but usually online it's about $19.99. Pretty decent price for what all we're going to see inside of here. We'll start opening it here in a minute, but it looks nice on your board game shelf too. If you're a big Pokemon fan, the box art's really cool. You see it's got some of the populars there. You got Pikachu, we got Charizard, and Mewtwo. And those are what the theme decks in the box are based off of. So let's just get right into opening up the box, shall we? All right, so got to start tearing that plastic off. All right. And eventually I'm going to get a better setup for unboxings if I do more things like this, if you guys like it on the channel, different things. But thanks for joining me tonight and on this bonus weekend episode. We got more coming at you next week, so look at that. So it says here the game is for ages 6 and up, and it's a 2-player game, so that's pretty cool. But let's just get right into opening the box here. So I'll pull everything out as I open it and show what's going on within the box here. So we got the box, the lid's off. Nice sturdy box too. That's what I always like about a board game or tabletop games individually. Not only the art, but the sturdiness of the box as well. Okay, so yeah, it opens up right just like a board game would. You kind of see the board on top there and a nice plastic encasing on the bottom. So let's pull out the board itself. It folds into a nice square and then quadruples in size to form the Pokemon game board, which is probably just a lot. This is probably a pretty cool pickup in general for just fans of the TCG by itself, because it has all the slots and everything ready to go. I know I have some custom made mats, or you see how they're laid out on the online trading card game and things like that, but that really brings it to life in a board game form, which is really cool. So it's got all your bench there, you got your prize cards where they would go, and you'll notice in here there is some what you can do, some instructions. So it's really for people who are trying to learn, but also if you've kind of forgotten or if you're out of playing the game for a little bit, you got instructions right there. You don't have to pull out a booklet if you don't want to, and just kind of show everything that's going on the board and how it works. So that's really neat. That's a really sturdy board, really cool, great value there. I mean, for $20 picking this thing up, just to have kind of like just having the board up by itself, not even the rest of the stuff that comes with it. Okay, so let's get into the rest of the box. I'm going to set the board aside, and we'll notice first right off is there are 3 different decks: the Pikachu deck, the Charizard deck, and the Mewtwo deck. So we've got individual booklets that detail what's going on in each deck. So you'll check that out. So I'll hold each one up to the camera. There's one there, a Mewtwo. There's Charizard, and there is Pikachu. So how cool is that? So each of these books come with details, kind of a card list of what's going on within the deck, and then it's got instructions on different ways to play and how the deck really works and things like that. So how to get started and set up and taking your first turn and how all that works. And I've really found just personally playing the online TCG has really helped me in learning how to play the game, and it's really fun. And I've been really wanting to play a physical game with some friends, and this is really an easy way to get into it. So anyway, each deck comes with that kind of same deck guide with what's going on in here. So let's kind of get into the contents of the card game. Now, you'll notice here we have all the damage counters and the GX token signifying if you're using the GX cards or not. Now, this is probably the only bummer. I was expecting kind of maybe some acrylic pieces, plastic or something like that to kind of bring these to life. They're just pop-out cardboard pieces, which, that's okay. But maybe in the board game, it could have been cooler to have some more sturdier pieces. But anyway, that's not too big of a deal breaker, especially for the price point of $20 for this pack. And one thing that is super cool that I'm seeing here is check out this coin. I have another regular coin that just comes kind of in theme decks and different packs, and look how much bigger that coin is, how much that flip can really help. And look how beautiful that is. So what it has on it, if you'll can see kind of there, sorry the glare's a little much, but you see Pikachu, Charizard, and Mewtwo all on that coin. So that is a cool looking coin to stick around. I'm just gonna flip it here for you. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. All right. Anyway, so yeah, really big coin, really nice looking coin there. You can really see the contrast of how big that coin is. Some people may like it, some people may not, but I think it's a really cool touch to the board game itself. Okay, so let's open up the card packs. If you look inside the box, let me just kind of hold up what's kind of it looks like. So all your deck booklets go in this slot, and then your card goes, your coin goes down there, and then you've got each slots for each theme deck going on there. So obviously the Mewtwo deck is going to be like the Psychic deck, the kind of those different aspects of that. And let's just open up. So the cards aren't wrapped in any kind of plastic or anything. They're just kind of set here in the deck. So let us pull those out. And you'll notice right on top, that beautiful GX Mewtwo. And that look at that beauty. That's a nice print, full art, pretty cool. So now just these aren't anything that are collectibles or sellables or anything like that. They're just specific to these theme decks, which are cool. But you will notice that in the trainer cards, they are actually numbered like they are coming out of booster packs. So these are cards you can find straight out of booster packs and things like that, except for one thing I just noticed here. You'll notice for each theme deck, it has a little mark down in the bottom corner there. The camera's kind of focusing on my face and not that at the time. But anyway, it has a little symbol that shows which deck the card goes with, which is cool because it's hard to get them mixed up. But they're built just like cards that would come out of the booster packs, different things like that. So you've got a lot of each Pokemon deck to play with is a minimum of 60 cards. So that's where, or I guess maximum of 60 cards and a minimum of 60 cards. So you have to have 60 cards to play in a Pokemon battle, and that's exactly what this has here. A good mix of training, good mix of energies, good mix of Pokemon, and they're all set up perfectly for you to just jump in and start playing, which is really cool. So got that Mewtwo GX card, which is really cool. I'll hold that up one more time to show you. Holographic, pretty cool. Okay, and it does come with the online TCG card. I'm going to keep this one for myself because I play it a lot, but it's got the Battle Academy code on there too, so you can actually use these decks on the online version of the trading card game as well. Okay, so let's get to the next part there. Okay, so let's open up the next deck, and I kind of did more of an in-depth rundown of the Mewtwo deck, but we'll just kind of show off the GX cards and things like that in these decks. Once again, see, it's a totally unwrapped deck. They're just slid right down in the box. The boxes are pretty sturdy though, just your standard cardboard, but they're built nicely. Have some cool art on those. That's one thing about Pokemon. They package their stuff just so nicely and so just awesome looking. as per usual. So here is that Raichu GX card. That's pretty cool. Okay, and that's a pretty stout card. You see that it has the Spark Ball GX for 200 damage there. Only 3 energies, which is pretty awesome. But that's pretty cool. I like that. So, and then the Thunderbolt, of course, because you can't use more than 1 GX attack per game. So if you really need to bail yourself out, you can use that GX attack, and that'll do 200 damage versus the Thunderbolt, the regular Thunderbolt Raichu does for 3 energy at 120 damage there. So all of these decks are really balanced out to battle each other as well. So they're not, one's really not going to be more powerful than the other. They'll just be kind of where you can jump in, and as long as you're using some good strategy, you can really play. So let me find the Pikachu print in here just to show. There's the Blitzel. That's a pretty cool one. And then just your standard Pikachu cards. So once again, all the decks come set up, and they've got the little deck printing, the little Pikachu that signifies it goes in each deck. And I think that's really cool that they do, because say you get them mixed up or whatnot, you can know what number card in each deck by that little bitty thing in the bottom, the little symbol in the bottom corner there. So that's really neat to see there. And let's just go ahead and get into the Charizard deck. I don't know what you guys like to use, but I am really preferencing Thunder recently as I've been playing, and I have a really awesome water deck I use as well on the online TCG that I actually have a physical copy of too. Theme decks are really cool because anybody can just sit down and play at a time. Deck building is a little more complicated. It takes a lot of booster pack collecting and things like that. So theme decks are really fun, and for Pokemon, the Pokemon company, to really come out with this is pretty awesome of them to really garner some new players, some younger people, things like that. I know when my son, he's 5 years old. Next month he'll be 5 years old. But he's really interested, and once he can really read, I know we'll probably play a lot together. He'll probably end up beating me a lot. But anyway, so let's check out that Charizard GX. Look at that. That's cool. So once again, as I said, this flamethrower on the Charizard is a little bit stronger than that Raichu attack. It's got 140 instead of 120, and then the Flare Blitz GX 300 there for the GX attack for the Charizard. So kind of just standard prints. You've got some Eevees in this deck with the Flareon, which is really cool. So just that can be some of your supporter Pokemon as well. Obviously, that's why I kind of kept the TCG card, because I really want to play that online, play these decks, and just see how they work in the wild, just playing with users and stuff too. So, but let's find that Charmander print, and here it is right there. So that's one of the old faithfuls right there, that Charmander print. That's pretty cool. So once again, as you'll notice, we can keep all the cards separated by the little symbol there at the bottom. It's just a Charizard with a card number on it, and you can really, you can really separate them if they ever get mixed in with one another. So once again, you just pop them right back in the box. Got some really cool art on the box of Charizard. But the thing about Pokemon is they are super, the art itself can be really simple at times and look awesome, or they can be super intricate with the art and make it look awesome. So the artists, they get to do this stuff is really neat. So, and I'm not endorsed by this product. I bought it on my own volition and am just showing it off for anybody that may be interested in buying it as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's just kind of recap. We got our Mewtwo deck. We got our Pikachu and our Charizard, as I just showed. And you'll check out the box setup there. Once again, the coin goes right here in the bottom. Then you can set the booklets in here. And I'll just kind of illustrate how that works. Put the coin in. And then it's also got a section up in the top of the box. So for when you pop all these energies out in the GX, that you can just put all that right here in the top section, and it'll all stack really nicely. I'm not going to pop all those out right now, but anyway, and then we got the deck guide with and then an advanced little advanced rule book with the Mewtwo, and then we also have the Pikachu deck guide. So 3 different booklets there that kind of break down the game itself in the Mewtwo book and the Mewtwo deck. And then these other 2 smaller booklets break down each of the 2 other decks that come with the pack. So anyway, then we can just kind of set them in, and you'll see how it all just kind of fits. Let me get that in there, sorry. It fits really nicely in the box, and then I will grab, I'm hitting that microphone a lot today. Then I'll grab the I'll show this one off just one more time. See that right there? There's the board, nice sturdy board. And like I said, for the $20, it's almost just worth it to have this board, because you just pop it out and you're ready to play. Just throw your cards in there. You don't even have to worry about like organizing them or anything on a table or a mat. You just put them right into the slots they go into, and you're ready to go. So that's pretty cool, just all in all for itself. Has a little rundown of the rules on it, which is really cool. And then you can just close it up just like you would a regular board game and stick it right back in the box. Nice and sweet. Grab the beautiful artwork with the box and the lid and pop it right on there. Oh, one other thing I'm going to show off right here is that on the side of the box, you'll see that it has a breakdown of each deck on the sides of the inside box. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome right there. That's just a nice little addition to it. It just has exactly what's in each deck right there at a glance. So that's cool. So we just put the lid right back on, and boxing is over. So check that. And then you just throw it right back on your board game shelf, and wherever you keep them in your cupboards or whatnot. And it looks nice. It fits, is a board game standard size, and so it looks really uniform with your other games as well, and things like that. So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to get into playing this Battle Academy. I think it's a really cool feature that Pokemon's put out, especially for new learners and really getting the hang of playing physically too, which is really cool. So pick that up at your local comic book shops. I really like to support the local guys, as well as you can get them at any of the major retailers as well. So Walmart, Target, all of those, Amazon, you can pick it up if you don't have something locally to you where you can go to the store. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Check out our podcast, Not the Average Nerd, and I hope that everybody is doing well, staying safe out there, and we will see you on Monday. I'll show you just a little tease. Hold on one second. We will see you on Monday. I'm going to be unboxing this Dragonite tin. It comes with a let me see, Burning Shadows, Crimson Invasion, and an Evolutions XY pack, which I have had some good success with in those, and obviously the nice tin there. And then we are going to be doing some more Darkness Ablaze. Some more Darkness Ablaze packs and a Rebel Clash. So check that video out on Monday. And I hope, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.